Hey guys, welcome back to Bollypiano. In today's lesson, I'm going to be looking at the song Hoon Saath Tere from Shaadi mein Zaroor Aana. Okay, so this is a song requested by one of my viewers. I'll play the intro first, then I'll break it down. Here we go. Okay, so it's nice and easy. We have a little bit of swing in the song, so as you may have noticed when I played, for example, instead of just playing it as, I'm like, to just add a bit of a rhythm to it. Okay, so starting with the right hand, in the 4/4 count we have 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4 and 1 E and a 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 E and a 2, 3, 4. Okay, once without the counts. Alright, moving on, we have, starting with the pickup note B, then we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 E and a 3, 4. Okay, once without the counts, starting with the pickup note. All right. Okay, so let's look back at the very start, and now let's bring in the left hand. Okay, so I'll play the right hand for context, but our main focus is going to be on what the left hand is doing. So we're starting off with E minor, which is the root chord of the scale. Okay, and then we're going to switch to playing C major. Then G major. Alright, so one more time from the beginning. Alright, and actually that does repeat again, so we have the same chords. Alright, and then we have our pickup note, which is B. And in the left hand, we're going to be playing A minor. Then switch to playing D major. Back to A minor. Then D major. Alright, so one more time. Okay, now over here, we're going to play B minor. Then C major. And end off with D major. Alright, so one more time with the pickup note D, then B minor, then C major, and finishing it off with D major. Alright, I'll just play that one more time from the top, both the right and the left hand, a bit slower than the original speed. Okay. All right. So this concludes the first half, and now we're going to be looking at the chorus, which goes like this. All right. And it just repeats one more time. So the right hand, we have starting with G. So I recommend the following fingering before we start. We're actually going to play the first note with our thumb and then switch to playing the second note with our index finger like this. Okay, so we'll just set you up very nicely for the rest of the notes. All right, so again, starting from the top, we have 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and 4 E and a 1 and 2 E and a 3 and 4 E and a. Okay, so let's just I'll just stop there and play this part again without the counts. 5, 6, 7. Okay, moving on, we have 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and 4 E and a 1 E and a 2, 3, 4. Okay, so just 2 more bars over there, once without the counts. Okay, now let's focus on the left hand. The left hand starts with G major, okay, and then we'll move on to playing C major, and we repeat that again. Okay, so with the right hand it will sound like this. Okay, so one more time from the top. And we repeat. Now in the second time round, you may or may not have noticed, I'm playing F major at one point instead of A minor. So, and that's over here. Okay, so the first time round was just A minor, but in the second round, it's going to be F major. And then it goes back to everything being the same. Okay, I'm just going to also show you how to play the instrumental part before the second verse comes up, before we end the tutorial. So, okay, so the counts for the right hand goes like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 E and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 E and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 E and a 3 and 4 and. Okay, so once without the counts, here we go. in the left hand, we're just switching from alternating between G major and C major for most of it. So we have and now over here we have E minor and then D major. So okay, so that was just G and then C, and then we move on to the next verse, which I will be covering in my next tutorial. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you guys very soon.